probably next stream, or after we finish this stream and whatever series it creates, we will do a Shinshi. We'll do the Shinshi. But, yeah, so, we'll do new game in domination mode with Imperius. 3 opponents, crazy difficulty, same as usual. So let's get right into it. Alright, so, the way that we're going to start here is by, we're going to, put a couple of warriors down here. We will harvest fruit this turn. I probably should have done that last turn, but oh well. This means that we will at least be able to expand a little bit more quickly, which I think we may need. So this time I'm going to go for swordsman right away. And that'll also give us mountains, climbing tech. Okay, so we may actually be on an island here. Oh, we may actually be on an island here. Oh, if so, that would be brilliant. Because it looks like we've got enough land area to develop on this island, but we may have the isolation to not have to worry about immediate attacks. There may be some small connection over here, but if there is, it'll definitely be a lot harder for us to get attacked. So we can now do smithery. And, whoa. We can do a swordsman now. And we'll see what we've got. Yeah, it looks like this may be an island, unless it connects to land somewhere over here. But even if it does, which it doesn't, that would have been fine because it's such a small funnel that it would have been hard to do an invasion anyways. But since it looks like we're going to be relatively safe here, we can sort of take our sweet. But this will mean that we won't have to worry about being directly invaded for quite a while. In this game, and we'll probably also we'll probably also not have to worry about it later in the game, because by that point we should have, if we were smart about this, set up fortifications all around this island. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright, so okay, so we do have the Shinshi on the map, relatively close to us, it looks like. Still probably not a concern, but definitely a thing that we now know that's probably not the best for us, but we can make do. So we'll do a swordsman over here. We can send out a ship to explore the lands beyond. Alright. Let's see what's in these ruins over here. This, is it called the ruins? Yes, it is. Couldn't remember if there was some other name for it. We can maybe, yeah. I was going to build a port over here, but we don't have enough stars for it. That's alright. Alright, so we'll do another ship. We can see what's in here. Ooh, locals, nice. Wait, locals in the water. What? I feel like that should be a thing that they fix at some point. Like, how do you have locals in the water? My fellow local people who live in the water, I guess. I don't know. Like, I could see if you find, like, some fellow explorer or something that lives in the water, but, like, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, so anyways, let's begin saving up to build a port over here. I think we'll need that. And I want to do it a little bit inland so that we're not, so it's less likely to get occupied. It'll be a little bit harder to be occupied if we do it just a bit closer to the, I guess inland isn't the right word, but a little bit closer to, our cities, a little bit farther away from their stuff, I guess. So, it looks like the Shinshi are on bad terms with us. I'm not sure why, because we haven't really done anything to them other than kill some of their hostile explorers. So, so we'll also make this into a ship. This will also make sure that we, look like a powerful and intimidating force that shouldn't be messed with. So we do have some ruins over here which we can take this turn. And I'm not going to go into the Bardur territory at the moment because I don't want to I don't want to make them think that I'm a hostile tribe and then have to deal with another enemy group. I'd rather just not have to deal with that. So we'll do a swordsman up there, recover this warrior. So let's see, what's in these ruins? Hunting, nice. That's a useful tech, definitely. In fact, that also opens up the door to eventually go up fairly quickly, actually, to mathematics, which will be very useful, especially for an isolated island tribe like us. It will help to maintain that isolation, because we'll have catapults, which can more easily keep away hostile tribes. Invaders. Back here. Oh, we do have some more land. Alright, so I'm going to just use this mountain here so that we can see what's going on beyond the beyond where we are. So it looks like this is a separated area as well, which is good because that means that we aren't like taking something from like they're especially considering the fact that it looks like they're embroiled in a war with the Shinshi that will prevent them from really developing very quickly. So, with all of that said, let's leave this city because it's completely useless to us at the moment. But we do have some ruins over in this corner right here, which we can investigate. And let's just see what happens from here, I guess. We still haven't, oh, okay, they're going to try to invade us. I see how this is going to go. So let's definitely get a catapult up here. And that catapult will have a little bit of distance to help it out, prevent it from immediately getting destroyed. Ah, archery. Nice. Alright. So, let's see. At this point, I think what I would like to do is begin, I'd like to begin seeing what the Bardur are up to over here. I think that if we go into their territory, as long as we help them get rid of the Shinshi, they should be fine with us. So got rid of him now, that's good. Recover the warrior. Now, do the Bardur... Okay, so the Bardur dislike us now, but hopefully, if we fight the Shinshi off, on their behalf, then we hopefully should help ourselves in the rankings here, because I think that they don't like the Shinshi. I get that impression. So I'm going to avoid attacking right now. Okay, so we can get rid of this now. Good. I'll do another catapult here. Maybe just another... Yeah, we can't do a catapult yet, so we'll do a swordsman there to help keep the city occupied. I'm going to get rid of this Shinshi and that one. And alright, so now the Bardur are on good terms with us. That's good. I'm trying to avoid being on bad terms with too many tribes at once, because that's just death sentence, basically. We definitely have a very limited, we have a very limited domain, so I'd rather sort of fight one tribe at once, expand that domain, and then need to fight, more tribes later, rather than having to fight them all at once at the beginning of the game while we've got 4 cities. So let's see, if I move over here, hopefully this Shinshi archer will now be in range. Although that shouldn't matter because we just got rid of him. So, at this point, we can move over here and we can attack the Shinshi archer who's over there. We'll probably want to level up this city at some point soon, because it may actually be a good staging ground for fight up here, since it doesn't it doesn't need to help itself avoid an attack at the moment. So we'll do another swordsman over here again. We can get rid of that. We'll do another swordsman up here. Harvest fruit. Harvest fruit. Let's see. We can get rid of him. We'll try to get rid of him. We're in kind of a tough position here, because the only thing we can attack with this is the Bardur over there, but again, I want to help them out so that they don't really care for trying to attack us. Let's see. We can get rid of this now. Oh, this should put us in a good position, because now they have someone they definitely don't want in their city. And I wonder if this is their capital or not, because it's definitely a very well-developed city. Yes, it is. So that's, that would be a really helpful thing for them. Or alternatively, we could just decide that, actually we don't care about helping them all that much, and, promptly invade it, or something like that. Yeah, after we get rid of the, Shinshi in here, we could just replace them. But I don't want to do that right now, because I think that it's probably better for us, more strategic for us, not to. So, okay, so I can't do another swordsman in there. So I'm gonna just replace it with a, one of these, an archer. Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet. And yeah, let's go. Oh no, the Shinshi destroyed the Bardur. So that's one tribe that we won't be able to say we conquered. That's too bad. Alright. In that case, we're just getting rid of the Shinshi for ourselves. So we'll get a ship in here. We'll do that. We'll move a swordsman into here, and that will be that. Get rid of him, recover him. How much health does he have left? 13, not bad. Alright, so we'll upgrade this one to a battleship. Immediately get killed, apparently. And, let's see. Attack the Shinshi as much as possible. Alright, so this has definitely entered a new phase now. This war has definitely entered a new phase, and we are sorely behind, so we'll need to fix that. I think the first thing I can do is develop cities so that I can continue to get more and more coins, or more and more stars. And it doesn't look like there's anything oh yeah, we can do a lumber hut here. That will upgrade this city. We can do border growth. Good. 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 We can attack that boat again. Alright, next turn. Alright. We can do another swordsman here, another swordsman here, and another swordsman here. We will hunt and collect fruit over here. Alright, we'll try attacking him. Oh no. Our capital's under attack. Okay, that's not good. That's very much a not good thing. That we will need to take extreme measures to prevent from continuing. Alright, so fortunately, it doesn't look like they really care all that much about taking it right away. It seems like what they really want to do is to sort of use that as a way of crippling our supplies for a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build a lumber hut, and then I'm going to build a gate of power right here, which will allow us to make a super unit and just kick out that, this archer and keep us in there for a lot longer. That was some good strategy right there, if I do say so myself. Alright, so we can try to get rid of him. This defender, who is apparently a lot harder to get rid of than I was hoping. We'll recover this guy. See, we can do that to get rid of that Shunshi. We can recover our giant, because we want to keep it alive as long as possible. And I think we can maybe invest in a mine over here to help upgrade this city. I think that sort of upgrading cities should be our priority for right now, because the stage of the war it seems like we're in is that the Shinshi can basically throw money at any problem they want to. So we need to be able to do the same. We need to have our cities developed enough that they produce enough stars for us to be able to throw stars at whatever problem we need solved. And so that's going to be our goal for now, is just to maintain cities, maintain our occupation of cities, and upgrade them so that they produce more stars for us. We can do maybe a sawmill over here to help out with that. We'll do fishing, and we'll do hunting. Let's see, we'll just recover him. He's fine, so we'll just swap him out for this guy who does need to be recovered. That's alright, though. I think we'll put him on the mountain top there and recover the giant again. So does that unknown tribe there does still exist? Interesting. We can do a battleship there. I think that'll be fine. Recover, and we'll just move these guys a little bit. How much health does our giant have now? 35. Okay, so we are moving up into positive health and not net zero. That's good. Yeah, that's the one problem with giants, is that sometimes you think they'll be fine, but actually they're slowly moving down in health even as you recover them. So that's one of the most important things, when I'm trying to keep a giant alive, is to constantly check its health to make sure that I'm actually improving it, because if I'm not, then it makes more sense just to start throwing it at issues that I'm having in other parts of the map, or moving it elsewhere so that I can recover it. So we'll recover the swordsman here, move that one down to help it out in case there's anything that there are any threats that begin to approach the shore. We can now take the city with our swordsman, who has a decent amount of health anyways. And we still can't do farming, which is definitely something that we should eventually work our way toward, but I don't think we necessarily need it right away. I'll do some lumber huts over here. border growth here as well. So now, I think... What should we do next? I think that at some point what I'd like to do is begin creating some catapults along this area right here. And we'll have swordsmen. We'll have swordsmen sort of along the coast, defending them because they have better health. I'll be able to do another swordsman here. We lost our swordsman. And the Umaji have been defeated. Okay. So now we can really only defeat one tribe, which will definitely hurt our score at the end. That's unfortunate, but oh well. So we'll do a catapult here. Recover our giant some more, which now has full health. Let's build a port over here. And hopefully, the Shinshi can't see what we're doing over on this far. They probably can, but we may just be able to build up sort of a small military force, maybe a larger sort of naval force that we'll be able to do a bigger invasion with. So that would be definitely a longer term thing for us, just because that sort of thing tends to take a while. We need to have a lot of boats, which takes a lot of time. We'll recover. Guys, we should research shields, because that will be a very critical part of our eventual invasion over here. So, just taking a look at our standings right now. We are well pushed. We have less than half the points that they have anyway. Although some number of those come from destroying tribes, which we never got the opportunity to do. They do have a lot more cities than us. Again, okay, so we can definitely survive this, though, I think. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to become another giant over there. Alright, so along this edge of the map, I'm going to be sort of building up the naval force, as I talked about earlier. Will involve largely defenders, I think. We've got some swordsmen and giants over here. I think I'd largely like to use these defenders for it. Defend it closely. That's sort of the goal of... the goal, anyway, is to have most of the defenders just because they're cheaper. And end up having basically the same effect. And that will mean that we'll be able to do more battleships. We'll be able to invest in battleships, while having basically the same effect with swordsmen in there. Which is a good thing. So, now we'll turn this into a ship. We're just going to do a ship now, and then we'll turn them into battleships. After we've got them all out. So once we've got the full fleet that we want to invade with built up, hopefully we'll also have some of the funds that we need by that to get a fleet battleship out of that. I'm also going to do farming at this point because I think that we have some places that we can farm now. Like this, and this, and this, and well, I think that we can do farming more and more because we don't have the stars for it. Oh well, but we can probably level this one up. We can probably level this city up right here somehow. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh well. Yeah, no. Okay, that's too bad. There's nothing over here that we can do. Oh, we could do fortune, actually.